Yeah, I'm Tactical Red, and this is Tactical United, and this is the Manchester United versus Newcastle United press conference reaction from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And he is talking the most crap as per usual because he's fucking it. His head goes. I seen with him, yeah. When he loses, yeah, his head just goes. He just doesn't even know what he's saying. He's not even. He's just all over the shop, just like our team. We're such a reflection of our manager because you can see when shit hits the fan, like look at his reaction. He doesn't know what he's doing because there's no feeling on the left, no Carrick on the right, no McKenna on the right to the right. Do you know what I mean? There's no one there to help him. It's just him, and he doesn't know what to say. He goes and then he goes and says some bullshit like, "We this season is preparation for next season." How the fuck can you come up with something like that as a Manchester United manager? Like when managers have been sacked for the seasons, not for next seasons, they've been sacked because the season is shit. Jose was sacked because he was shit. Van Gaal was sacked after winning FA Cup and finishing fifth. Not good enough. You can't talk about this is the season for next season. That doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You have to progress in the season. Next season will take care of itself if you progress in this season. That's how it should be. But him, because he's buying for his time, because he doesn't give a fuck about Man United, he's trying to save his own fucking arse. Yeah, he's trying to save his arse because he knows he's under pressure. He knows it. And he doesn't know what to do. So he's just trying to say, give me more fucking time. Please, please, give me time. You can see that, yeah. And then he's talking about how he needs to, because I actually don't think all the information he gets is from himself and the coaches. I think things get highlighted via medias and social medias, and then he analyzes it after it's highlighted. So, like the fact that we haven't won the possession, I guarantee, because Solskjaer's the type of person, right? If he does have an analysis team, which I've checked, and I don't think he does. Maybe he does, but I've seen his whole list of his whole coaching staff, the whole list of the whole coaching staff. I haven't seen an analyst team there, analyst like who analyzes games, and maybe they just analyze games. Him and Phil and Carrick, and they just analyze the games. But I don't trust them. I don't trust what they're doing. Like I guarantee he didn't know that we haven't won games with more possession. I guarantee he doesn't know that because I know that Solskjaer has said. I've heard him say in the beginning of his tenure, he said you don't need possession to win games. So, he's such a he's such an idiot. He contradicts himself like from one minute to the other minute. Nothing he says is consistent. There's no consistency in what he says. So imagine what he's coaching. Like one minute he's saying we don't need possession. Now he's saying we're trying to break teams down with possession. One minute he's like, Man United is all about winning and going for the title. Next minute, Man United's about developing teams for next season. Like trying to compare us to Liverpool. Like it's ridiculous trying to compare us to Liverpool. Like you're not Klopp. Like you're not Klopp. Stop trying to compare yourself to Klopp. You're not Klopp. Stop. You're not. You're just an average Norwegian manager, a PE teacher who should be back at school teaching kindergartens how to play football, kick and run. Like, because this is all you do. This is what you like. You like kicking and running. It's all about running and fitness. You had the whole pre-season, nothing happened. Now you made signings, nothing happened. All your signings are rubbish. I said this before. Check all my old videos. Check it out. Check it out. Because I said before many videos, I don't rate Maguire, Wan-Bissaka and James as a good signing. And the reason why is even when they was doing well, because I class good signings as improving the team. Our team has not improved. We have got worse. So you don't make signings and become worse. You should make signings and become better. So this is the issue with signing players like Maguire, Wan-Bissaka and James, because we didn't really need them. We only really needed Wan-Bissaka as a right back because our right back was poor. Maguire, look, everyone was dying for a defender, yeah? I wasn't. Everyone was saying we need a defender. I'm like, no, we need a right winger and midfield. Like this, and James is a left winger, and he's forced him to become a right winger, and James isn't even good anyway. Like he's a bench player at best. He's an impact player. He's a 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Players are tired and he's running, or we need the goal and whatever. I don't know. Like he just causes havoc. You know what I mean? Like he's not a first team starter. He hasn't got that quality to unlock defenses. He hasn't got a touch. He can't finish. He can cross just about. He can run it when there's space, but that's it. He can't do nothing else. You know, and this guy's playing game in, game out. It's a joke. It's a joke. Someone please tell me why this club is a joke. The only reason this club is a joke is because of Solskjaer. Like people talk about Ed Woodward, but he employed Van Gaal and he employed Mourinho, and they won us trophies. Yeah, they didn't win us the Premier League trophies, but they won us trophies. This guy is Solskjaer. We're not winning the League Cup. Let's be honest. You think City are gonna have us beating them again? No fucking chance. You think Guardiola ain't worked out what to do against this trash bag of a manager? Of course he has. Like, you think like we're gonna like UEFA Cup, not UEFA Cup, Europa League Cup. That's a 50-50. Like we could win it, but I think only we're gonna win it if Solskjaer's not the manager, because there's no way he can handle the pressure of like a semi-final in Europa League. He can't handle that. Semi-final in Europa League, Solskjaer, really? He'll be asking Felix and Carrick and McKenna and his dad and his mum and their dog, probably asking the dog what he should fucking do, because he doesn't have a fucking clue. Like, he cannot handle these types. He can't even handle with, like, you know, Colchester and that. Just about handle Rochdale and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, Astana and all them ones. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how the team's developing. He doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue. You can see in his press conference, he doesn't have a clue what's happening. He doesn't know. He doesn't have the answers. All he says is, I hope we can break teams down. I hope we can do this. I hope we can do that. Because there's nothing on the training field that he's doing that can really suggest that we can break teams down. That's why he just hopes. He just hopes that Pogba has a good game. He hopes that Rashford just scores a screamer or free kick or penalty. Like, he hopes that Martial can do something. Like, that's it. I only need 3 players. We got 3 players now that can do something. Before, without Pogba, we had 2. Rashford, Martial. Now we have Pogba, Rashford, Martial. It's ridiculous because there's no team cohesion. There's no play. There's no interchange. There's nothing. It's just hope and praying. It's just religious. It's just religious. It's just praying and hoping and wishing. It's ridiculous. And this is our manager. And this is what some fans still think. I had a conversation with a fan today. He still thinks that Ollie needs time. Like, time. Do you know what? Like, do you know, like, we live in a world where you're not given time. Like, even in jobs, like, if you are proved to fail, like what type of, and let's say you're working in a shop, yeah? And someone's a new starter, yeah, and you give them, like, let's say you give them 6 months, and they've done that, and they've not really shown that they can do the job, but you're like, no, give him more time, and then you give him another 6 months, and he's still not doing the job, and you're like, well, give him more time. You wouldn't even do that in a shop, but we're doing that at Manchester United Football Club. We are hoping that a failing person should be given time when a shop wouldn't even give a shop assistant that amount of time. And that's how embarrassing we are as a club and as a fan base, that we think we should give this guy time just because he's an ex-player. But when you can see that he actually doesn't put the club first, he puts his own security first, his own well-being first. That's what he does. He doesn't put Man United Football Club first, because if he did, he would sign proper players. And he doesn't want to. Why? Because he doesn't want to have to deal with big egos. He doesn't want to have to deal with big names, because he knows that he will get found out by these guys, because he's not a good manager. And a big player or a quality player will think, what is this? Is this who you are? Is it what are we coaching here? Like, after being coached by top quality managers and being coached by Solskjaer, he'll get exposed, and he knows that. That's why he doesn't want to sign players. That's why he doesn't want to be exposed. Probably Lukaku, and that no one rated him. People didn't respect him, like, and that's why he shafted them out. Because, you mean, he put Lukaku on the left or the right? Lukaku has never played on the right wing in his life, and he put him on the right wing. It's embarrassing. He's an embarrassment. He is an embarrassment of a manager, and we need to get rid of him. I mean, he doesn't ever talk about the ambition of what he wants us to achieve, he just talks about Liverpool. He talks about trying to be like Liverpool. He doesn't talk about what we should achieve as a club. He doesn't talk about we need to get top four, we need to get in Champions League, we need to start winning. You know, he doesn't talk about these things because he doesn't want to put pressure on himself. He'd rather talk about progression. He'd rather talk about, oh, I don't want to put pressure on the players by giving them targets. I just want them to perform. Like, what kind of job description you go through, and then you like, we've all worked jobs where like we don't have any targets. What happens if we don't have any targets? We just slack. If you're not given targets, you're just gonna slack. It's simple as that. So it's over for Solskjaer. It's coming to an end, and I can see in his face he's getting desperate. He's getting desperate. He's getting desperate. Trust me, he's getting very desperate, very desperate. And when it does come over, he's gonna go run back to Norway, where he's not wanted by Mulder, because Mulder won the league without him again. So that proves again that he's rubbish, because Mulder won the league without him, and he's been there for 4 years, didn't win it, and then they won it when he left. So therefore, he was the wrong ingredient. But people still want Solskjaer at our club. If you guys ain't seen that press conference, check it out. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. He's saying that we need another season. We need another season. We need this season to work to develop for next season. It's disgraceful. I'm shocked. I am shocked as a Man United fan that a manager can get away with saying that. That he feels he can say that. Do you know why he feels he can say that? Because our fans are weak. Our fans will not attack him. Our fans would rather say, you know, ole, 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 Solskjaer, rather than attack him. Because he deserves to be attacked by the comments he's made. He's made some outlandish comments. Outlandish comments that I don't think any Man United manager would have got away with. But he seems to be getting away with. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm Tactical Red, this is Tactical United. I hope you guys have a lovely day. It's Christmas Eve. Everybody get merry, get drunk, get happy. Yay!